The moment of impact. No one disputes the devastation when a Ukrainian passenger plane smashed to earth in Iran. But there's disagreement about why it happened. The Iranian authorities say they thought a technical failure on board was to blame. But now, US officials suspect an Iranian missile shot it out the sky, most likely by accident. Canada, who lost 63 of its citizens in the crash, agrees.
We have intelligence from multiple sources, including our allies and our own intelligence. The evidence indicates that the plane was shot down by an Iranian surface-to-air missile. This may well have been unintentional.
President Donald Trump also has doubts about the crash.
I have my suspicions. It was flying in a pretty rough neighborhood, and somebody could have made a mistake. Some people say it was mechanical. I personally don't think that's even a question.
The crash happened hours after Iran launched a barrage of missiles against US targets in Iraq. It made the tragedy an extraordinary coincidence. Speculation swirled online that an air defense missile might be to blame. These images of part of a Russian-made surface-to-air missile were circulated on social media. Experts in verification, however, are yet to confirm if they're genuine or when or where they were taken. This is the site of an airliner that was brought down by a missile over Ukraine 6 years ago. The investigative website Bellingcat shot to fame for work it did identifying the missile involved. Do you think it's more likely that this was brought down by a missile?
It's just too early to say either way what this looks like. One of the possibilities is that it was brought down, but before we make that determination, we really have to be careful. We have to take our time and we have to verify the images so that we can be sure.
Ukrainian flight PS752 took off from Tehran at 6:10 local time on Wednesday morning. Iranian investigators say it caught fire and tried to turn back, then disappeared from the radar at about 8,000 feet, that's 2,400 metres, just a few minutes after takeoff, and crashed near the city of Parand. US officials claim the aircraft was hit by a missile, possibly a Russian-made Tor M1. Tehran dismissed the missile theory as illogical rumour. But Ukraine wants independent answers and has sent its own team of investigators.
The task is clear: to understand what happened. Unfortunately, for today, we cannot know for sure whether it was a terrorist act or whether it was some other event. Our task is to put an end to this issue.
They'll want access to this, what appears to be the black box flight recorder. Britain too is urging a credible and transparent investigation. 4 British nationals were among the 176 people on board the plane. If a missile strike is confirmed, it would be a huge embarrassment for Iran. It would also be another tragic twist in its bitter dispute with America. Deborah Haynes, Sky News.